Good morning, everyone. We'll be beginning with a new topic, limitations of civil disobedience movement. Now, particularly if we talk about limitations, we are talking about the two sections of the society who were not inspired by the idea of Swaraj. One were your Dalits and the other were your Muslims. Both of these communities were demanding a separate electorate. They were demanding a separate electorate and they demanded reserved seats. And Gandhiji saw this as a division of the Indian society. And this division would have proved a hurdle in his concept of Swaraj. He wanted to see India united. His dream was to unite India. But somewhere, if Dalits and Muslims would have been, you can say, would have been still on those demands of separate electorate and on those demands of reserved seats. Somewhere this would have divided the Indian society and it would have been difficult for Mahatma Gandhi to attain Swaraj. Now, why Dalits demanded separate electorates and reserved seats? Because they have been discriminated. They have been discriminated in the Indian society for a very long period of time. They have been deprived of their rights. They have been suppressed by the upper caste people. And this was the reason they demanded separate electorates and reserved seats. However, this issue was resolved, right, in a round table conference in Pune, which is known as the Pune Pact. The Pune Pact is a very important question from the board point of view. So this problem was resolved in Pune Pact of 1932, where Mahatma Gandhi and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who was the representative of the Dalit community, met and sought out their differences. Now talking about the Muslims. After the decline of the non-cooperation Khilafat movement, Muslims felt alienated from the Congress, due to which the relations between the Hindu and Muslims worsened. Muhammad Ali Jinnah was willing to give up the demand for separate electorates if Muslims were assured reserved seats in the Central Assembly and representation in proportion to the population in the Muslim-dominated provinces. But the hope of resolving the issue at the All Parties Conference in 1928 disappeared when M.R. Jaikar of the Hindu Mahasabha strongly opposed efforts of compromise. So this problem of Hindu and Muslim, it is not of today. It has been observed in our Indian society even before independence, right? So they were, these two problems, they were a serious issue. And if things would have not been resolved, if their demands would have not been have nullified, somewhere the society would have been divided. Now the sense of collective belonging. Sense of collective belonging means ki come on, we people feel ki come on, we belong to the same nation, right? We share the same language, we share the same history, right? We share the same common national song. So how this feeling of nationalism was brought into people through national songs, through national flags, through patriotic songs, right? Sense of nationalism was brought among people, right? People were encouraged to fight for their nation, right? Everything which was done, which was created, it was created with the image of nationalism. So nationalism spreads when people begin to believe that they are all part of the same nation. History and fiction, folklore and songs, popular prints and symbols all played a part in making of nationalism. Finally, in the 20th century, the identity of India came to be visually associated with the image of Bharat Mata. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay created the image, and in the 1870s, he wrote Vande Mataram as a hymn to the motherland. Rabindranath Tagore painted his famous image of Bharat Mata, portrayed as an ascetic figure. She is calm, composed, divine and spiritual. In late 19th century India, Nationalists began recording folk tales sung by bards and they toured villages to gather folk songs and legends. During the Swadeshi movement in Bengal, a tricolour flag was designed which had 8 lotuses representing 8 provinces of British India and a crescent moon representing Hindus and Muslims. By 1921, Gandhiji designed the Swaraj flag, a tricolour and had a spinning wheel in the centre, representing the Gandhian ideal of self-help. So this sense of collective belonging was brought among people. That feeling of nationalism was instilled in people through your national flags, through the image of Bharat Mata, through folk songs and through folk dances, through languages. Everything denoted that we all belong to one nation and it is our duty to fight for our motherland. It is our duty to attain freedom for our motherland. So this was the sense of collective belonging which was being instilled in the population of India. Now here the chapter ends, right? The chapter, the nationalism in India, this was the last topic. Now class, what you will do is you will go through all the topics once again. Go thoroughly through all the topics, right? And if any query is there in any part, do let me know through your WhatsApp group. Thank you.